Describe myself in 3 words. Adebowale Ajayi. Hi, my name is Adebowale Ajayi. I am a digital and technology entrepreneur and also a sales and marketing expert. All right, I consider myself to be a Nigerian, but I'm originally from Ondo State, our local government area, a small, tiny village called Igbele. But I'm a Nigerian, pan-Nigerian, traveled all across the country, love people, love culture. So yeah, I am a Nigerian. All right, so what inspires me? The ability for man to be able to do more. The fact that I believe or I know that almost anything you can think about is possible. So I like to push the boundary of reality. I like to push the boundary of possibility. I always think that something can be done differently, something can be done better. So the drive or the desire to make or to do stuff that doesn't exist currently, and just make life easier for everybody I come in contact with. What is my biggest fear? I currently don't do fears, right? So it's a bit difficult for me to wrap my mind around. Over many years, I used to have fear of heights for a long time, but I've had to work in construction and on tall buildings, so I had to deal with that. But I think my biggest fear would be not achieving all that I can achieve, not being all that I can be. But I wouldn't even call it the biggest fear anymore because I think I'm on my way to achieving a lot. So my biggest fear would be just waking up and not being able to make a difference in anybody's life. So my biggest accomplishment yet, I would say, I actually don't say it as much of a big deal, but I would say starting a couple of businesses and being able to make a difference in the life of everybody that I work with and serve. So both the guys on my team and the clients that I will serve, just being able to deliver projects and to deliver results that make the clients happy, and also helping my team members, meet and meet and do well. So I'd say just starting a couple of organizations, leading a couple of not-for-profits or volunteer organizations over the last couple of years. That's what I would say. Just being able to start and be a part of many success stories. That's what I would say. Favorite childhood memories? That's tough. There are so many of them. It's difficult to pick one. I used to be a very free child. I still am a free child actually. I'd say being able to play football almost every day of my life growing up. I would say, I grew up in a Nigeria where it was very safe, right? So we went out every day. We went to play every day. We had fun, relationships, friendships. But I'd say, let me think of one. It's really tough. Okay, so growing up, right, we used to go to a club with my dad. I'm not like a social club where you had like different sports. We had the pool, we had table tennis, basketball, golf, and a lot of other things. So maybe learning to swim at a very young age. And just being able to hang out with my family when we're very young. So I knew that 1 or 2 weekends every month we went, to a club. We learned how to swim. We had some engagement. The food was great. Thinking about it now, I'd say my fifth birthday is my favorite childhood memory. Yes, it was the biggest party I've ever had. It was a lot of fun. Even though it ended in tears, but it was a great day. I had all my friends around. It was a big party. I got a dinosaur plate, right, as one of my birthday gifts, and it was my favorite plate. And I had it till I was 32 years old or thereabout. Amazing gift. And I remember the day. Okay, so they gave me a plate. They gave my other brother another plate. For whatever reason, it was my birthday actually. Um, and then we kept those plates. And somewhere in 1996 or thereabout, I broke my plate. But the plates were identical, so I broke my plate. We had markings to identify what was what. So I broke my plate and then I took his as mine from that day, and I kept that plate till I was about 32 or there. About just a couple of years ago was when the second plate finally broke. So yeah, my fifth birthday was number one. I can't forget that day. It was amazing. I loved it. And the second would have been, I think, my younger brother's naming ceremony. I was really young. I was 5 or 6 years old, but I had fun that day. And I think the third was the day I got missing. I got missing before I was a young child. I can't remember how old I was, somewhere between 5 and 7. I just went on a stroll, being naughty, and I got lost. And I came on, some guys found me on the road, kind of traced my house. This was like 6 to 9 hours later. And they took me home, and I can remember the joy on my mom's face. She was both excited and upset at the same time. She wanted to beat me, but she was so excited that she had found me. Yeah, so yeah, lots of memories, but yeah. And then secondary school, primary school were blasts. Like, I had fun. So yeah, anywhere between those memories, but my 5th birthday was the ish. I love that day. Can't forget it in my life. I don't do relaxation. Yeah, it's really hard for me. But I love to watch movies. I love to exercise. So going to the gym and swimming really helps me to relax. Watching movie does that too. And just hanging out with my family, with my lovely wife, the kids. I actually like to hang around them a lot. It just helps me to detox, help me to relax, help me to chill. So exercising, going to the gym / swimming helps me. What else did I say? Yeah, hanging out with my family really helps me. Watching movies and then watching football also. So yeah, anything amongst those 4 things were great. Describe myself in 3 words. I would say Adebowale Ajayi. But I'll just say 3 words. 3 words. Okay, this is tough, but I'll say it. In 3 words, I love God, I love people, I'm learning to love myself. I don't know how. I've not found the balance yet. I'm going to get there. I'm making some adjustments in my life. It's a new year, so you know how we do now. Many plans to make changes. Interestingly, my wife just spoke to me about it this morning, saying, you know what, you have to change your lifestyle. I'm what you would call a workaholic. My wife believes I just like to work just for the sake of work. But no, I like to work because I like the good things of life, and I like to, enjoy some level of comfort. But yeah, work-life balance. When I know or when I learn, work-life balance, I'll do another video. Yeah, I'll do another video just talking about work-life balance. Great place in the world. Okay, that's really a tough one. Oh boy. When I was younger, I had a favorite place. It was behind one of the couches in the house. I just used to lie down there in the dark all alone and just be in a walk myself. But right now, it'll be home. Wherever my wife and kids are, my favorite place of all time. Just be home. There's something that those kids do to me. Just having them around, having them shout your name, call your name, and all of that. So always at home, always home. That's not about me. I like to go out every day. I like to go work. I like to go make a difference in the world. But every day I like to go back home and just be with my family. So favorite place in the world is wherever my family is, and that's my wife and my wonderful kids. Favorite place in the world, anytime. I'm a Nigerian, yeah. Rice grows on our heads. So I'll say rice because staple food, I actually really love rice in all its forms. White, jollof, fried, coconut, whatever it is, I love rice. But I'd also say pounded yam with a goosey soup, and I would say amala with different types of soups. Like, the truth is I love food. I think that's the issue here. I actually absolutely love food. And some other times I'll say spaghetti. So you know what? I love food, right? I love good food. But you can never go wrong with good food, actually. I'm ashamed of myself here. I love food. What does hope mean to me? One of the things that got me through a rough childhood was the fact that I don't know how, but at some point I realized that tomorrow could be better, all right? So for me, the fact that you go to bed every night, you wake up in the morning, and you have an opportunity, and that's what I take it for, a fresh start. That's amazing. So for me, hope means the ability to have a fresh start, the ability to try again, the ability to not be defined by where you are currently, the ability to rewrite your own story. Hope for me just means that it is not over yet. And for me, that is everything. So for me, hope is the ability to start again, to do it all over, and to really make a difference eventually. That's all it means. Hi, my name is Adebowale Ajayi, tech entrepreneur, marketing and sales expert. The thing about life is all about hope, helping people, growing people, changing lives. So we'd like you to be hope, do hope, and give hope. Thank you.